shot in from Tarek. Headshot there. They get the flash in. That was what JKS was waiting for. Cirque there with the first. 2 players remain for Renegades. There's the shot, and they time it together. They peek together and get the kill. Well, save the op as well on JKS. Nicely done.
Yeah, big round for Renegades. Not out of it yet. Money's actually in a pretty compromised position as well, but they did bring it down to a 1 versus 1. E.g., we're going to bring out 2 orbs, but there'll be pistols around it. So 3 Deagles, 2 AWPs, Tarek and Cirque, presuming on either side of the map. And let's see what can be done. Probably quite a lot.
Bless you, Henry.
I knew that was coming. Try to stifle it. Didn't work out. Thank you, though.
Careful, though. You might like explode your eyes out of your skull.
Yeah, I was worried about that.
Oh, there it is. Asa doesn't have to worry about anything anymore.
He's obviously for a while.
And Tarek is here with the double op set up for Evil Geniuses. And so Tarek holding the B site. Flashes, nades, whole kit and caboodle about to get thrown in here. And Renegades, they're going to go charging in. And let's see it. Tarek maybe gets a collateral, misses it. That was a perfect flash, gets a follow flash on his own. Tries to slow things down. Satisfaction scoping up on the other side. This is Jacob just wreaking havoc, but Ethan steps in, and Ethan with the double.
That's big. That is actually colossal. I've upgraded it from big.
Look at that. Ethan, self-sacrifice, gives up his Krieg to save the op as well.
Exactly.
That's a team player.
Yeah, that's what you like to see. Awesome.
Yeah, look at that grid.
Well, here's Ethan with the Desert Eagle. Unfortunately, lost the first pick, funneled into the B side, and it's absolute destruction. With the Krieg, Ethan getting it done, and once again, just outclassed there. Renegades don't have a response. They didn't get a bomb down. They're back to Deagles. No utility. And they're off. Krieg offered that up twice now in a row. Once again, just outclassed. They think Cirque's going to miss that? Don't have a response.
Cirque is going to hit down every time.
Don't get it. Like, what are you hoping is going to happen there? Like, one of you swinging out like that? Like, that's not going to work.
Got JKS over here. He's willing to play with fire. He'll dance with the devil. And die.
Oh, damn it.
Damn, that's Clay.
Yeah. Oh, that's what it is. Jacob demonstrating what he can do. He might get a second there, but it's disgusting as well.
8-2.
Yeah, this wasn't the game. It was build up to be, was it? It was.
Henry, you're sounding quite sad about that.
I'm a fan of good Counter-Strike. Like the game before was a lot of fun. We went all the way, 30 rounds. Teams were tested. We want to see the passion, the emotion, the journey. This hasn't really. Already at the destination, it feels like.
You aren't even hearing the hoots.
I know. Like Tarek's even given up with that. He's like, we've already broken them. There's nothing to do. It's already over.
Speaking of, oh, he's going to have the angle on him. Grant, does he realize this? Yes, he's holding passive. He's going to step into this. Tarek is going to hit this shot, and there's the man advantage once again for Evil Geniuses. And the winning lottery numbers are tonight 10, 15, 20, 587,000. Yeah, just because they're pretty good. Pretty good. Fair.
Okay, well, it just looks like they've lost their flair, their mojo almost. It's so static. Well, they have to recover some control. Off that first pick, they really were banking on that. That's more like it.
There
Good
we
teamwork.
go.
Flashbang, smoke down. Let's go. A shot.
Just get in there through connector. Put the pressure on. Group up, run up onto the site, and YOLO onto A site. Just run them over. Tarek is there, but he's no Cirque. Cirque is actually over on the B side right now, so there's a golden opportunity here for Renegades to dodge their Black Beast. Oh, smokes onto the A site, straight up connector it goes. 25 seconds on the clock. Let's get moving. Wow, Tarek. Big step wide, and Stanislaw, same thing. He only has FAMAS though, so that would have been a tall order. Breezy dies at the hands of Asa, and it is Cirque. Of course, shows no fear, but was not expecting there to be a second man. And so what do we got in terms of money here? Because Evil Geniuses, they win rounds, but they're always dropping bodies, and so they just don't have bank at all.
That was impressive from Renegades. They lost their first pick, and they managed to bring it right back. They didn't buckle under the pressure, managed to get through the connector, managed to find the shots, working in unison. Nothing too flashy, got it done. And it should be the eco for Evil Geniuses. Like, yeah, they've got money, but this game's still losable. Sure, you've had a great run in the first map, 16-5, and this was looking very good as well. But if you force by this one, when you don't actually have to, like, that's when you could really risk everything. And this could come back to an 8-7 half, which isn't actually that compelling.
No, and so they go for the couple of pistols, pretty much an eco here. Charge up mid, take the fight to him. Jacob is ready and waiting. Nice spray. And they hold the line, Renegades. Gratisfaction getting a couple of feel-good frags. Tarek, last man alive for the Evil Geniuses, hanging out on B. So, we shall see. Renegades should be hoofing that bomb over towards that A site. We got Azza, who's already trying to clear out connectors, starting to get some information. Looks like the rest of Renegades going to group up, even if Tarek happened to be on A. Everybody from Renegades are charging A. He stands to lose. Tarek looks so shocked by that.
Well, we're getting to the bookend of this first half. I really hope it warms up. Renegades starting to look much better in the last couple of rounds. They need a lot more where that came from, though. Money is there for Evil Geniuses. They can go for that double up set up again if they wanted to. They could squeeze it out, but they'll take a tactical timeout. Things starting to look a little bit ropier. 8-4 on their CT side. As I know, they can pull this one back. This is their map pick. Has been 2 years now. Kicking out some Mirage. Sorry, but on Mirage. And
my ears.
yeah, no, sorry. You'll put pure ears. We'll make sure that's censored in the VOD. So, not much to discuss apart from the buy and the general setup of the CT side. Calm everyone down. Everyone's back in the game. And Sir, I'm sure he has the AWP book for him. There it is, on the ground. Gratisfaction, he really hasn't done much. Remember, they had 3 players on 0-0-5 at one point. Now, starting to find some form. He needs to start making some picks happen. There we go, the aggression. That's the Astralis smoke, the Astralis incendiary. That gives you full mid control, especially when Cirque's watching the rear like that. Oh, so fast. Gratisfaction will pull one back though, but the mid boxes. That's all we like to see. Those mid pushes on the CT side can be very effective indeed. Perfectly done.
2-man advantage. Luckily, Ethan's there to trade that. But then Cirque, I mean, he's just going to sit here all day and ruin. So, bomb is there for JKS, as you guys can see. Of course, he's thinking that somebody's pushed up the top mid, so he has to worry about his flank. Minute on the clock, though, so he has a little bit of time to work with. Ponder. What does it mean to lose? What does it mean to win, Henry?
I wouldn't know.
It's true.
Don't even start. Well then, JKS, if this was a situation where he had the bomb down in a 1 versus 4, he might just win it. But when he's back at the top of middle, on the T side with 30 seconds remaining, I don't think there's much chance of him even finding one. No need to challenge him. Play 2 Eva bomb site on the EG side, and Stanislaw will start to tighten the grip. Make his way towards T-spawn. He's given it a good run. It's got money in the bank, but now a bullet in the chest. Cirque with, was that 4 kills in a round?
Yeah,
I think it was. What a
kills.
great performance that was. So that's the CT aggression. Now, when I say the Astralis smoke, that's when you're throwing from CT spawn that lands at the top of middle. You follow up the incendiary on the right-hand side so they can't push up, and that allows you to get box control in middle. If T's push through it, they'll be absolutely wrecked like we just saw. And especially if you've got someone like Cirque watching the underpass, there's not really much you can do. You have to go through really quickly with counter flashbangs or hold right back and allow them to have mid control. That was the worst of both worlds. Just everyone goes down trying to fight back.
Oh, and now they realize if you guys are going to be pushing mid aggressively, maybe we can get something quick going on to A. This is interesting here.
Just get a post-plant situation going. Let's just get a bomb down.
That's all Stan needed to do. Man advantage now. Smoke's down. Oh, it isn't even a perfect smoke. Cirque could shoot through the side of it, but he's going to miss it. Flashed off. Good flashes coming through here from Renegades at least. Post plant definitely winnable once that bomb is down. Faction under a little bit of pressure, and they are going for the flank as well. Tarek working his way back through T-spawn. Breezy making his way over into CT spawn. So we'll have the 3 coming in here from CT. Nice flash setup. That's exactly what you need to be doing here if you're Renegades. Make use of your utility. Get in there with the nades. Another flash goes off CT. Jacob peeks. He doesn't even need the flash. He'll win anyway. JKS just got taken out though, and Jacob gone at the hands of Cirque. Big shot here from Tarek. For whatever reason, Gratisfaction not checking pit.
That's another one.
Clinical, Henry.
Yeah.
Clinical.
It's you know, like at least like EG were looking like so up and down at the start of this tournament. This is the team that had been showing the last 2 months or so. Like earlier on, it didn't look like they were their usual self, but now stone cold killers.
Yeah.
Like this is scary. This is tournament winning form.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say right there. It's just that this is a team that if they play at this level, I don't think anybody stops them here.
That's, yeah, if you can maintain this level every day, yeah, you're gonna win the tournament. But that's the thing. This is like peak CS right now in terms of individual skill. It doesn't get better than this. Like this is insane.
And again, multi-smokes coming in here from Renegades, trying to get that mid-control. Cirque trying to go for the shot. Doesn't quite connect. Molly into the middle. That doesn't do anything. Jacob just going to be charging straight up, it looks like. Right into connector. No fear at all. Ethan is ready. Ethan, no, looks away. And Jacob, there's the golden opportunity here. Man advantage going on to the A site. Bomb is already pushed up here. Stanislaw in shadow is alone. He doesn't even have Cirque to help him. Jacob at range will find him. 15th round of the first half, and Cirque first to strike for Evil Geniuses. 4v3 post-plant situation now for the Renegades.
Tarek knows.
Eric saw him in connector. Azza.
Tarek knows.
Azza!
He's coming in with a dirty pre-fire. Oh, the flashbang though! Full Gratisfaction saves the day. It might not be enough though. 3 versus 2. It is the final round. You have to go for it. Cirque knows it. He's in position to try and open things up. Looking towards Sandwich here. Can he strike down and find that first? It might just have to be the Ninja Defuse at this point. If he hits that shot, there's a chance of it. Breezy won't be able to find the footing he needs to win out the round. It is going to be a bit of a resurgence there for Renegades. It was looking very, very tricky indeed. But 5 rounds is more than enough, considering this is their map pick. They just need to win that pistol in the second half, and they might be able to get back into this one. We'll find out after this break. Alright guys, welcome back. Could be the final half of the evening here. Evil Geniuses are on an absolute tear. This has been a Genius performance so far. It's been epic. The individual skill of these North American players has shone so bright this evening that Renegades look stunned, similar.
They look like they're a little bit lost right now. You're right, Henry. They did manage to at least save themselves towards the end there, save a bit of their honor. It wasn't a total disaster of a first half. 5 rounds on T side. It's not the best T performance, but it's still pretty solid.
It's enough.
They did get gifted a couple of rounds there by Evil Geniuses.
Sure. The one that springs to mind is the bomb down T spawn situation. Like I think that's Evil Geniuses getting a bit carried away, you know. But still, if you can't pull back a 10-5 deficit on your map pick, something's gone wrong. They can definitely do this. There we go. Good pick from Liaz.
There you go. Breezy down as well. The hero on Inferno with the pistol ace. Now, what are we going to get? Liaz falling back, doing everything right. Bomb challenged out in the open there. They're getting a bit ahead of themselves here, Ethan. Take the time, plant the bomb, force them to come to you. That is fantastic work. Oh, 3 quick kills just like that. Stanislaw with this perfect flank.
They're already dead, Stan. Even B. Ah! That was so grim.
It's like a car crash. You can't look away.
Yeah, he just knew it was coming. As soon as he's in that position, they're rotating through. And that's just a
Oh,
brutal way
Kasad.
to finish it. I don't know what to say about that one. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's gonna hurt. That stings. You got the first pick and then Stan does that. It's always like as soon as they lose a pick, someone just does something ridiculous. Like that shouldn't really be happening like that. The things EG are doing tonight, like it's difficult to like repeat. It's not sustainable. It shouldn't be a thing. But they keep having these remarkable performances individually. Anyway, forced by, of course, Renegades. These rounds might work out.
Wait, stay there. Grassfaction. Yep. Ethan, there it is. Saw Grassfaction jumping up onto the ticket booth again. Just knew what was coming. Man advantage for Evil Geniuses now in this round. So Azza decides to get tricky. JKS has recovered the scout though, so we'll see if he can get any value out of it. Evil Geniuses are taking their time. They still have a handful of nades to work with here, enough to get onto the B side if they so choose, or the A side, whichever one. As long as they group up, that's my main concern right now with Evil Geniuses. When they do leave vulnerabilities, it's because they're splitting up a little bit too much. Would like to see them just get together as a unit and just plow onto a bomb site. There isn't anything really Renegades can hope to do if everybody's got proper spacing and they're trading effectively, right?
Yeah, very good points. Problem is, Scout has done its job actually. Now it's got 3 tags. These CZs can be dangerous in this sort of range. Stands a little low. That's on 0. There's a chance now. Renegade's looking very good. 2 low HP players, 28 seconds. They've made a bit of a blunder here. And it's going to be a 3 versus 3. I give the advantage to Renegades.
I do as well. Although this is it. Yeah, Liaz. Fantastic work from Liaz. Trying to bait it, but he's not low. He's not tagged. You're not winning that fight, Stan. Just get the bomb plant. They've got that going for him at least. But that was these are the kinds of rounds that Evil Genius have just been kind of gifting over to Renegades. First half it was the same sort of scenario, and here Renegades are going to get a freebie. Put them a little bit back into it as they save rifles, whatever they can.
Much needed.
Indeed.
They'll take them all day long. There's the scout though, like that really does have a massive knock-on effect. It got 3 tags before Liaz was presented. With any bodies towards B, makes them much easier to manage. Chops them up into smaller pieces for you. See Ethan leaping into the crosshair of Liaz here. Krieg in hand, gets the job done, wins it out. But Sanders thought, as you pointed out, just wanted to get that bomb down at that stage. Just need to get the extra $800 per player. They will force back themselves, and we'll see what it leads to. Cirque joining them. He'll save about $500. I'd assume some sort of execution looking likely towards B. Against Khalil's and a scout as well. Good chance to pull this one back for EG. If they do, I would say that's probably, yeah.
Nice reactions there.
Yeah, just wanted to get him off the balcony ledge.
Oh man, 1 HP. Ow. What is going on in here?
Chaos.
That's one nade that they no longer use, and Jacob peeks out breezy. Tarek will be able to trade 1 at least. That's 1 M4 down here. If they can pick that up, they've got something to cook with here, Evil Geniuses. Yep, Ethan going to have that M4 now. Just taking their time. Turns out it wasn't a set piece after all, Henry. They were just looking to wheel and deal, have a bit of a pug fest.
The M4 in hand now. Of Ethan, there is always a chance. Boosting up, looking towards window. Oh, Azza flashes it. Ethan gets in there. Lovely work. Back to a 3-on-3. They can't recover that rifle. Gratisfaction will try and grab it.
50 seconds. 45 seconds now.
43 seconds.
40 seconds left in the round. 11-6 EG in the lead and tied up, at least in terms of players alive right now, 3-3. So Evil Genius is now looking like it is going to wind up on this B site. Renegades are on top of it though. They've got 2 players ready and waiting for them. Still quite a few nades to use here for Evil Geniuses. But do they leave themselves enough time? 22 seconds. That is not a whole lot of room to work with here. No room for error, really. Stepping out into the open, and yes, now that he's actually getting to see some action over here on B, he is showing up for his team.
Much better for Renegades. This is why they picked the map. They are solid on it. Just needed an opportunity. EG gave it to him. Lackluster, anti-eco approaches.
This is where discipline comes into effect. And I'm not saying that to knock Evil Geniuses, but when you've really got the chokehold, every time you see these sorts of comebacks in these maps, it's when the team that's way ahead just starts kind of, getting a little loose, starts taking peeks that they wouldn't otherwise, starts taking duels that they wouldn't otherwise, and all of a sudden, you're facing into a scout. All of a sudden, you're giving up rounds that you wouldn't have otherwise, and so that builds confidence for Renegades. That really gives an opportunity for Renegades to get some feel-good rounds in, like these, the anti-ecos, where they can start getting in there, hitting some headshots. So now they're within 3 rounds of striking distance. This is definitely a map that Renegades can run it back on. No doubt about it.
Dead on. Third map does too. Which could be required now. AG dropping off the pace. Renegades starting to build some bank. Looking good for now. No warp on the T side, which is great news considering how good Circat